tread like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 Mountain View High School commencement ceremony. At this time, please rise as seniors from our Mountain Express honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Mountain Express, for that amazing performance. Additionally, we would like to recognize the Mountain View High School Band under the direction of Sam Ormson and Mark Clausen for their prelude and processional this afternoon with a round of applause. My name is Brenda Reyes Cortez, and I have the honor of serving as the senior class president this year. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the seniors who have reached this incredible milestone. On the behalf of the class of 2025, I warmly welcome our esteemed faculty, dedicated parents, honored guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Thank you for joining us this afternoon to celebrate our commencement ceremony. I would also like to recognize our Evergreen School District leadership and board members who have joined us today. Superintendent Dr. Christine Maloney, Chief Academic Officer Dr. Brian Fox, President Jacqueline Weatherspoon, Vice President Ginny Gronwalt, Director Rob Perkins, Director Julie Bocanegra, and Director Gary Wilson. To the Mountain View High School staff, thank you for your dedication, support, and for always believing in us. To our friends, thank you for standing by our side, sharing in our laughter, and lifting us up during tough times. And to our families, your love, sacrifices, and unwavering encouragement have been the foundation of our success. We couldn't have made it here without each of you. Class of 2025, let's show them our deepest gratitude with a well-deserved round of applause. Before I continue, I'd like to switch my speech to Spanish so I can directly speak to the people who have had the biggest impact on my life and have shaped me into the person I am today, my family as well as the Latino community. A mis padres, gracias por todo, por cada día que salieron a trabajar con cansancio, pero con ganas, por cada vez que pusieron mis sueños encima de los de ustedes y por cada sacrificio que hicieron sin pedir nada a cambio. Gracias por haber dejado su país, su gente, sus costumbres y todo lo que conocían, con la esperanza de darme una vida mejor. Yo sé que nada de esto ha sido fácil. Sé que muchas veces aguantaron el miedo, el cansancio y hasta la tristeza, solo para que yo pudiera estar bien. Ustedes me enseñaron no con palabras, pero con su ejemplo, lo que significa ser fuerte, ser valiente y amar de verdad. Todo lo que he logrado se los debo a ustedes. Este diploma no solo lleva mi nombre, lleva también el esfuerzo, las lágrimas y las oraciones de ustedes. Y mi mayor deseo es que algún día yo pueda regresarlos esa tranquilidad que tanto merecen, que puedan ver sus propios sueños cumplirse también. A todas las familias latinos que nos acompañan hoy, este momento también les pertenece. Gracias por ser la fuerza y mayor apoyo hoy y siempre. Beyond my family, I am truly thankful for my friends and the Thunder family whose constant encouragement and kindness have made these last 4 years unforgettable here at Mountain View. Together, we have shared so much more than classes and assignments. We've shared dreams, fears, laughters, and tears. We've grown not just in knowledge, but in heart and spirit, learning what it means to be there for each other through every high and low. As a class, we are incredibly accomplished. Each one of us has worked tirelessly, overcome challenges, and achieved milestones that fill us with pride. From academic success to artistic talents, from leadership roles to community service, we have proven that we are a group of driven, passionate, and resilient individuals. The memories we created aren't just snapshots of time. They are threads that have woven us together into something stronger than we could have ever imagined. They remind me that this journey was never meant to be walked alone, and that the friendships we've built here are a treasure that will last a lifetime. As we stand on the edge of this new beginning filled with hope and uncertainty, I want to leave you all with our class motto, a reminder that perfectly captures the heart of what we've experienced together. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory, by Dr. Seuss. This chapter of our lives may be coming to a close, but we are leaving with the strength, the lessons, and the friendships that will last a lifetime. Let's carry these memories with us, cherish the moments that have shaped us, and continue to create new ones as we move forward. Class of 2025, no matter where life takes us, these bonds and memories will always be our guide and our strength. Congratulations, love you all, and remember, go Thunder! Next up, please let us welcome up to the podium Superintendent Dr. Christine Maloney.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, staff, and friends. Let me begin by saying congratulations, Mountain View High School, class of 2025. Let's give you a round of applause. What a beautiful day to celebrate such a momentous occasion and achievement. I am honored to be delivering your graduation speech as your first female superintendent, speaking to hundreds of students dressed like a very organized Hogwarts fan club. I thought I would share a quote I came across that I think perfectly captures the delightful contradiction of this moment. It goes like this: a graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells hundreds of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success. You have to appreciate the irony, right? It's funny and it's true. Because while you may all look the same today because you are graduates, each of you is entirely unique. Here's the truth behind the humor. Individuality, diversity really is the key. Because underneath those matching robes are musicians, perhaps mathematicians, teachers, entrepreneurs, engineers, artists, electricians, maybe poets, coders, athletes, gamers, activists, military personnel, scientists, and all of you are future world changers. You've each taken your own path to get here today. Some of those paths were smooth, some were uphill, and let's be honest, some of you did some off-roading to get here today. But today, you stand together, not because you're the same, but because you all found your unique path to the same goal. You got here because you believed in yourself and you did the work. For that, everyone here is so proud to share this celebration with you. The work that I do as a superintendent, that your teachers, staff, administrators, and your school board do, is to help you find your way to today's celebration. As a district, we believe in belonging for each and success for all. We're working to create schools where every student feels seen, heard, valued, and supported, so each student can reach their potential. That means that no one has to fit into a mold to succeed. Know that you are all unique, and today you have all succeeded. You are all high school graduates. So as you walk across the stage this beautiful afternoon and into the next chapter of your life, I encourage you to carry two things with you. One, pride in where you come from, and second, courage for where you're going. And don't forget to thank the people that helped you get here. Your parents, grandparents, perhaps siblings, teachers, friends, bus drivers, maybe secretaries, counselors, coaches, lunch staff, mentors, and others. The future is calling, and it needs your creativity, it needs your compassion, and yes, your individuality. So congratulations again, class of 2025 of Mountain View High School. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you will do next. Thank you.
Next, I would like to welcome to the stage our class speaker, Josiah Cuthbert.
Good afternoon, teachers, staff, family, friends, and the incredible class of 2025. I am beyond honored to have the privilege of standing before you this afternoon, not just as a member of this graduating class, but as someone who's lived every moment of these 4 years with and alongside you. The chaos, growth, late night study sessions, laughter in the halls, many heartbreaks, fire alarms, never-ending lunch lines, and many other unforgettable moments are all moments I will cherish for the rest of my life. If I've learned anything from this class, from us, it's that we are so much stronger, deeper, and more powerful than we sometimes give ourselves credit for. And for that, we should be giving ourselves a nice pat on the back. As Michelle Obama once said, don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. I can't think of anything that better captures who we are, because we, the class of 2025, have lived that courage. We've carried that hope. We've passed it around like it was the only thing we had on days when everything felt uncertain. We've shown up for each other, for our dreams, and for ourselves. And because we did, we're here now, on this stage, ready to write the next chapter of our never-ending memoirs. This afternoon, we bid farewell to something that has shaped us, but not before we take the time to honor it. Before we cross this stage, before the tassels flip and the tears fall, I want to take a moment not just to celebrate the fact that we made it, but to remember how we made it. Because let's be honest, it wasn't just about doing the work. It was about showing up when it was easier not to. Though, if we're being honest, some of us emotionally checked out right after spring break. We showed up through rain, snow, heartbreak, and 6 a.m. alarms that felt like personal attacks. On some days, the only thing we studied was how to look half awake by the time first period started. We showed up with bags under our eyes and tests we weren't ready for. We showed up after multiple heartbreaks, after arguments, after days we felt invisible. We showed up in borrowed clothes, broken shoes, behind smiles that sometimes masked the truth. But still, we showed up. And because we showed up, we're here this afternoon. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the things that only we, the class of 2025, will understand. We were the last class to walk the echoing halls of the old building, the one with the weird stains on the floor, mysterious leaks coming from the ceilings, and 1,000 stories in every cracked tile. That building wasn't perfect, but it held us. It held the versions of us that were still figuring it all out. The scared freshmen, the kids eating lunch by themselves, the ones who didn't know where they belonged yet. Then we moved. We were handed a new building, spotless, sleek, full of possibility, and told, make this feel like home. So we did. We filled its silent halls with music from our band, orchestra, and choir. We filled it with our theater program and all the props and memorabilia from our old school. We filled it with a number of clubs that reflected who we are: gamers, artists, activists, dreamers. We filled it with Aurora fans for all the amazing Thunder sports. We filled it with color, laughter, spirit weeks, last-minute cram sessions for any class, and dance rooms at Hoko or prom that probably should have stayed in 2012. We filled it with life, our life. And somewhere between the fire alarms going off for no reason and the nacho line chaos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we became something more than students. We became a family, the Thunder family. Also, let's have a moment of silence for anyone who ever tried to wait in the nacho line without getting cut. May your hunger be remembered. Let's not pretend high school was a movie. It was hard. Some moments shattered us, grades that felt like failures, friendships that faded, losses that still sting. That's what made this place special. Not the walls, not the Wi-Fi, not the rules. Us. The people sitting in the graduating seats for the class 2025 are not the same people who entered 4 years ago. We've grown in ways we'll still be realizing years from now. We've learned that real strength doesn't always look like confidence. To our teachers, you didn't just teach us the curriculum. You gave us pieces of yourselves. You taught us patience, grace, how to think deeply, and how to feel more. You showed up for us in ways we didn't always thank you for, but we saw it, we felt it, and we'll carry it. Even when you hit us with a pop quiz and called it a learning opportunity. We're still recovering, thank you. To our families, thank you for loving us through our best and our worst, for the pep talks in the car, for the reminders to turn things in, even when we swore we turned it in but just left it in our backpack from 3 weeks ago. For listening to the same drama 100 times, for staying even when we pushed you away. To the staff, counselors, coaches, and custodians, thank you. You were the background heroes who kept us going. You made sure we were fed, safe, and reminded of our worth. You showed up, and that changed everything. And to my classmates, to my people, thank you for every laugh in the hallway, for every time you said, I got you, for dancing like no one was watching at the school dances, even when everyone was, even though at least one teacher was and looked deeply concerned. For being loud, chaotic, kind, and real. You made Mountain View feel alive. You made Mountain View feel alive. So what now? What do we do when our final bell rings and the hallways fall silent for the last time? We go forward. We dream bigger. We keep showing up because the world is waiting, not for people who have it all figured out, but for people like us, people who care, people who try, people who have fallen and risen and are still willing to show up again and again. There will be new jobs, new cities, and new first days. There will be love that breaks you and love that saves you. There will be mornings when the world feels too heavy, and I hope in those moments you remember this. You are not alone, you are never too broken, and you are always worth showing up for. Class of 2025, we aren't just graduating, we transformed. We are living proof that the hardest years can still bloom, that the most ordinary moments can become the ones we'll never forget, that showing up again and again can change your whole life. So go, chase your dream, Fall in love with something that scares you. Make mistakes, laugh loudly, cry when you need to, and show up for every part of it. Because that's who we are. That's what we do. We are the class of 2025, and we showed up for this moment. Now, let's go show the world what happens when you never stop showing up. We may have run out of time here at Mountain View, but the next chapter of our story is just beginning. Thank you, and go Thunder!
So members of the Board of Directors, Superintendent Dr. Christine Maloney, Dr. Brian Fox, Chief Academic Officer, Griffin Payton, Senior Director of Instruction and Leadership, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. Now, graduates, before we get started, I want you to please stand up, turn and locate your parents, guardian, or support person to give them a big round of applause. So go ahead and stand up and find your person. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Good afternoon, Mountain View Thunder. All right, graduates. Although you are the distinguished guests here today, this is not your day alone. Today is your parents' day as well. This is a time for them to reflect on the beginning, when they first walked you to kindergarten, with your little hand in their hand, to this time now where they're releasing you to the future, where you possibly walk your son or daughter, little Miho or Miha, to the school one day, hand in hand. Graduates, this is their Independence Day also. Right, parents? Okay. I truly believe that also. Parents, I want to take a moment to speak directly to you. First of all, congratulations, you've done it. You raised a high school graduate. After all those years of carpools, science fair projects, late night talks, bottomless snack bins, you probably thought the finish line was finally here. But surprise, after the ceremony, many of you are about to gain a brand new full-time roommate. An 18-year-old with a diploma, a very strong opinion about how the dishwasher should be loaded, and no actual income. They're kind of like a retiree, but with louder music, bigger dreams, and absolutely no contribution to your mortgage. Have at it. In all seriousness, thank you. Thank you for the love, support, and sacrifice you brought to your student to this moment. We see it. We appreciate it, and we know that they couldn't have done it without you. Now, congratulations, class of 2025. All right, give yourself a hand. All right, folks. You made it through high school, which is about 4% of your life. You will no longer have to deal with the worst TSA agent in your life. That's me, Mr. Anthony. You don't have to remove all your earbuds, electronics, and place them in your bag, and if you're wearing a hoodie, take them off. You don't have to do that anymore. And as we look back on all of these unforgettable experiences, it's evident that our high school journey was filled with laughter and unique moments that shaped us. Let's celebrate not just our accomplishment, but also the memorable events that colored our day, such as #FreakHigh, #Sixth Man Down. Now, let's not forget when a student came up to me in the lunchroom and said that the meat in the lunchroom was not good and that it was made by a 3D printer. No, really, Mr. Anthony. No, this food is AI generated. Followed by 6'7". Whatever that means. Parents, talk to your kids about that. I'm telling you, parents, you can't make this stuff up. These are the things you will hear until your students leave for college, the military, the French Foreign Legion, or find a job, okay? So, just moving on. I usually get a few letters at the end of the year regarding various students' experiences. This year, I received a letter from a student who felt compelled to write to the graduates and underclassmen as they enter the world. This generation is at a pivotal point in time when feeling alone and judging themselves by digital likes have become the reality. This letter is just not about choices. This letter is about courage and knowing that you are enough. Attention parents and students, this is an important moment as it could be your son, your daughter, or a close friend pouring out their heartfelt emotions onto these pages. The student writes this: as I get ready to pass the torch, I've been thinking about a lot about what I wish someone had told me when I started. You'll come across moments where it feels easier to stay quiet, but you have to speak your truth, even when it trembles, even when it isn't a popular opinion. There's strength in knowing when silence serves you and when it doesn't. Sometimes you'll feel pressure to go with the flow, to blend in, to not cause waves, but fitting in and belonging aren't the same thing. Belonging is about being accepted for who you truly are, while fitting in often means changing yourself to meet others' expectation, who they think you should be. It's important to recognize that your individuality is your strength, not a weakness. When you embrace your unique qualities, you attract those who appreciate you for you, and you begin to create deeper and more meaningful connections. You don't have to lose your voice to be a part of something bigger, and the right people won't ask you to. Some days will feel heavy, like the world asks you to harden yourself instead of soften, but choosing kindness when it's easier to close off is its own kind of strength. You might be told that kindness is naive, that speaking up is unnecessary, or that your standards are too high. But your values aren't flaws, they're your compass. They keep you steady when things feel uncertain. Hold on to them. They'll lead you where you're meant to go, even if not everyone understands the direction that you're taking. Above all, I hope you trust yourself, not just when it's easy, but when you're the only one who does. Those are the moments that shape you, not for the spotlight, but for who you become long after it fades. So here's what I leave you with. Be thoughtful, be brave, and don't dim your light to make others comfortable. You weren't meant to be that small. Now, I trust these words have inspired you as powerfully as they inspired me when I first read this letter. Remember that belonging is not determined by others' perception or expectation of who you should be. It's about embracing and celebrating who you truly are. You don't need to change or fit into someone else's mold. Allow yourself the grace to be yourself, and you will find the acceptance of connection you seek. Now, today, my heart is full, graduates. You see, you can't see someone 5 days a week, 7 hours a day for 4 years and not have them impact your life. It's bittersweet that this will be the last time that the senior class students will walk the halls together. It's a hole that can only be filled by knowing that you're being released into the world to do great things. Graduates, dare to fail big, dare to dream big, knowing that dreaming by itself has never made anyone successful, and failing is success in motion. Remember, failures are the doers in the world, and doing is exhausting, but the world is run by tired people. Graduates, now will you swerve, bend the corner, whoa, slow down, because you have to pop out and show them sometimes. Don't let people and circumstances or things with no wings stop you from flying. And as I look out to the sea of potential just waiting to be released into the world, I have one final thought from Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth before we turn tassels. It's a chorus from a song that expresses how much we will miss you. And it goes this way. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Now, here are just a few accomplishments from 2024 school year, the best part. The senior boys golf team placed fourth in their freshman year, second in their sophomore year, and state champions in their junior year, best four-year run in the entire state. Individual women's state golf champion as a freshman. Congratulations to our teaching academy students. FBLA seniors will compete in nationals in June. 24 AP scholars we have, 13 AP scholars with honors, 27 AP scholars with distinction, 13 AP capstone, 7 students going off to serve their country in the military, 6 foreign exchange students, 11 running start graduates, 19 dual language Spanish program graduates, 43 Seal of Biliteracy students, state champion Mountain View High School brass quintet, top 5 jazz band in the country, 12 National Honor Society students, 1 Merit Scholarship commendation, 35 Washington State Honors Awards, 105 with a 3.5 GPA and above, and 20 top 5% of class of 2025, 10 4.0 GPA students, and $10,500 in potential scholarships and awards for our students. Now, with that said, what you all been waiting for, it is my privilege as principal of Mountain View High School to confirm that these students receiving their diploma today have met the requirements of the state of Washington and the standards of the Evergreen Public School District. Members of the Board of Directors, Superintendent Dr. Christine Maloney, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mountain View High School class of 2025. All right. Yep. Ready? All right, parents, here we go. Brenda Reyes Cortez. Isabella Garcia Nunez. Kyla Yanamoto. Isabella Desrasmo. Scarlett Sharakawa. Nevaeh Shepherd. Addison Simmonsmeyer. Daniel Chinchilla Dela Cruz. Brooklyn Howard.
Aiden Pangilinan.
Adasa Galeto.
Abigail Delargy.
Theo Sharon.
Lauren Adams.
Lexi Frost.
Daniel Beisman.
Kaylin Emil.
Alan Tan.
Tenzin Nepali.
Christian Mushaw.
Alec Wong.
Aiden Nguyen.
Rion Sana Ochiai.
Keech Chowan.
Ashley Agriam.
Ivan Lee.
Elijah Bowen.
Spencer Moody.
Annika Reeve.
Chase Harvey.
Elizabeth OJ.
Jalen Lay.
Isaiah Weatherspoon.
Sveva Bernasconi.
Ane Carmendia Bengoa.
Begonia Arguello Palop.
Carla Scholte.
Guillermo Cámara Rodriguez.
Colin Chanka.
Leslie Aguilar.
Estefania Alcantar Perez.
Jenna Aldura.
Benjamin Alvarez.
Dalia Amascua.
Mesa Archuleta.
Michael Ardon.
Cole Armstrong.
Michael Arnott.
Jamelyn Arthur.
Christian Avila.
Kyra Baharich.
Lance Baker.
Henry Barahona Solis.
Andrew Barnhart.
Sara Barrios Vergara.
Savannah Bates.
Jocelyn Batres Correas.
Jared Bay.
Maria Becerril Vargas.
Florian Barani.
Bobby Burden.
Jocelyn Berkovich.
Pascal Berche.
Peyton Black.
Sophia Boyer.
Spirit Rose Arbuckle.
Braden Blanchard.
Caden Blanchard.
Elijah Bratcher.
Logan Bresnahan.
Ryan Brewster.
Jaden Brown.
Rashad Brown.
Ryan Buffington.
Connor Bugaiski.
Catherine Butler.
Kristen Blake Cabrera.
Osmar Calderon Garcia.
Kevin Camargo Herrera.
Anna Camp.
Jasmine Camp.
Tatiana Campbell.
Tegan Carey.
Arabella Carter.
Kenley Carter Willingham.
David Coggle.
Jamie Chan.
Alfonso Chavez Saravia.
Atsiri Chavez Diaz.
Jocelyn Chung.
Parker Clayson.
Rhea Clifton.
Jessica Clymer.
Louis Cole.
Sylvie Faye Cope.
Christopher Cruz Romero.
Aiden Cox.
Josiah Cuthbert.
Aiden Cummings.
Sarah Dahl.
Nolan Documos Brady.
Eva Derez.
Addison Demaray.
Jocelyn Diaz Prangel.
Adamaris Diaz Beltran.
Valeria Dorgy.
Luis Diaz.
Teo Dumas.
Jaden Doan.
Kaliana Ike.
Cora Douglas.
Hector Escobedo.
Nicholas Durfee.
Austin Everhart.
Michaela Elid Atong.
Javen Fields.
Dacian Eskridge.
Emma Fletcher.
Brody Fellows.
Rory Frosinos Mabbitt.
Xavier Frazier.
Brian Galindo.
Jennifer Halm.
Anna Garling.
Brennan Funk.
Justin Gearing.
Lisbeth Garcia Herrera.
Jonathan Gonzalez.
Andy Marie Garza.
Ethan Graham.
Geronimo Gonzalez Diaz.
Sean Gurton.
Samantha Gosney.
Diego Flores Aviles.
Danny Grozov.
Jude Hampton.
Adeline Guevara.
Terrell Harder.
Alyssa Haluapo.
Willow Hemphill.
Ashley Harrell.
Helen Hernandez Modesto.
Kamaya Hawthorne.
Ulises Hernandez Solorzano.
Charlie Hernandez.
Sydney Hines.
Isaac Hernandez Ramirez.
Darian Hoffman.
Kyla Hindman.
Christopher Holcomb.
Dallas Hobbs.
Cameron Holler.
Tess Hoheisel.
Lily Hulper.
Anthony Holguin.
Alexia Hoover Parks.
Demarion Holloman.
Chloe Hutchinson.
Trayvon Hughes Farmer.
Masato Ikuda.
Dylan Hahn.
Brendan Jaffe.
Erica Jacobson.
Julissa Jaregui de Santos.
Abigail Jaimes Riquelme.
Soraya Jensen. Erling Jensen. Alexis Jimenez Rojo. Guadalupe Jimenez. Lazaro Jimenez. Michael Jimenez Perez. J. Mars John. Elijah Johnson. Gage Johnson.
Jacob Johnson.
Kelly Johnston.
Alyssa Jones.
Cecilia Jones Fernandez de Sousa.
Ernesto Juarez.
Judah Kariaseng.
Casey Collenbach.
Kamelin Caro.
Emily Kavanaugh.
Trenton Kimberling.
Braden Kendrick.
Jancy Kilowofkin.
Yedo Kim.
Adonis Kim Pavong.
Anastasia Kitts.
Alex Kresbach.
Aaliyah Landers.
Taylor Lawrence.
Aaron LaBeouf.
Brooke Leto.
Armand Lentz.
Ethan Leroy.
Oriah Lim.
Noelle Lindsay.
Caleb Long.
Eileen Lopez Correa.
Nathili Lord.
Isabel Lucas.
Valeria Luna.
Jake Matchin.
Anaya Maddox.
Javier Marrera.
Martin Malaota.
Laura Maltby.
Silas Marr.
Riley Markle.
Isabella Marquez West.
Ian Marshall.
Joshua Marshall.
Leslie Martinez Contreras.
Lisbeth Martinez Aguilar.
Neri Martinez.
Nathan Matosh.
Adam Matson.
Michaela Mayfield.
Guillermo Mayo.
Addison McAndrew.
Justin McGrath.
Lillian McNall.
Kingston McPherson.
Angel Mendoza Vasquez.
Santiago Mendoza Martinez.
John Meyer.
Katerina Miftakova.
Pierce Milburn Bethas.
Garrett Miller.
Haley Miller.
Hayden Miller.
Michaela Miller.
Jaden Mills.
Lindsay Miranda Dominguez.
Atumakil Mitchell.
Benjamin Moiso.
Aubrey Moog.
Valeria Mora Dominguez.
Danica Morash Gertz.
David Morfin Hernandez.
Jeremiah Morgan.
Miles Moses.
Erilyn Munoz.
Emily Munoz.
Savannah Monroe.
Sophia
Murray.
Sujace Milvahanen.
Ava Nevis. Callie O'Neill.
Jamo Oladay.
Emma Onstott.
Alexis Orozco.
Litzy Ortega Diaz.
Alejandro Luis Ortiz.
Anthony Ortiz.
Einar Pacheco.
Jason Padilla.
Nakaya Padilla.
Rohan Paul.
Alexis Paniagua Mondragon.
Nathan Parsons.
Juan Pasillas Stanton.
Daniela Pasos.
Akash Patel.
Caden Patterson.
Alberto Perez.
Jessica Josefina Perez Jucup.
Kai Perez.
Lisbeth Perez Galindo.
Xavier Perez Saucedo.
Aaron Pfeiffer.
Jalia Petrie.
Marcos Pisano.
Dale Powers.
Ashley Prado.
Juliana Perrier Pion.
Simon Prill.
Angelica Primachenko.
Juan Amado Primera Colmenares.
Jessica Pook Sanchez.
Alexander Quijada.
Braden Quinn.
Jackson Ramakers.
Alan Ramirez.
Daniel Roberts.
Jordan Ramos.
Devin Rasmussen.
Logan Rathmaner.
Rylan Reinbach.
Daniel Reyes.
James Matthew Reyes.
Brisedo Rizo Figueroa.
Luis Ramirez Cabanilla.
Gabriela Robles Prado.
Vanessa Rodriguez Aire.
Luis Armando Rolon Barboza.
Angel Romero Tep.
Megan Romero.
Jocelyn Rosario Garcia.
Amelia Rosick.
Malena Ruark.
Austin Rysdam.
Joshua Saldivar.
Angel Sally. Jordan Samos.
Jasmine Santana.
Kevin Saunders.
Noah Schieber.
Hunter Schofield.
Mason Schumacher.
Isaac Siegel.
Emmanuel Salagia.
Leah Slogia.
Mariah Selfa.
Jadelyn Sanderson.
Layla Sanderson.
Alice Seralta Zib. Elizabeth Simmons.
Gracie Single.
Jade Smith.
Axel Solis Pena.
William Sparks.
Jacob Stanfill.
Katie Stanley.
Madeline Starnes.
Isabella Ocampo Steinborn.
Kiyomi Tysikin.
Grayson Strawn.
Vanunye Tomaklo.
Jackson Talley.
Arlene Tellez.
Kenjiro Tanaka.
Dion Topetti.
Hannah Tao.
Johan Yukan.
Andy Townsend.
Mariah Vega Mendoza.
Angel Vasquez Reyes.
John Vernon.
Aaron Vergara.
Mateo Villa.
Amy Vidal Bribiesca.
David Villagoren.
Andres Jose Villanueva.
Rory Wendell.
Cohen Wagner.
Brady White.
Avery Wheeler.
Jarrett Wheezy.
Emily White.
Thomas Wilson.
Zoe Wilkerson.
Caleb Reedy.
Kalissa Weingrad.
Diami Yellow Eyes.
Stanley Wright.
Sandro Hernandez.
Angel Zacarias Poderes.
Jasmine Cortez.
Vincent Hamilton.
Morris Clark Clegg.
Now, I would like to welcome to the stage Hannah Tao and Kaliana Ike, who will be performing Spring into Summer by Lizzie McAlpine.
Spring into summer and the winter's gone. I try to hold on to it, but the current's too strong. Somebody finds me in the state I am. Love you like I mean it when I know I can. somebody finds me in the shallow end. Love you like I mean it just because I can. Bridge over water, I am jumping up, taking a picture of all the people close to us. Head below the surface, almost never certain of the truth. I'm always, forever running back to you, running back to you, running back to you. You're always gonna be someone that I want. We have too many years between us. If I can jump into the past, I'd only change one thing. I never hurt you first, I never let you leave, and now I'm here forever, running back to you, always. Summer is falling, it's a distant dream. If I turn around, you're running back to me.
Happy birthday, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Milan.
Hi, Ma. Hi, Pa.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Scarlett Shirakoa.
And I'm Brenda Reyes Cortez.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Today, we've come together to celebrate everything we've overcome and everything we've accomplished. It's a tribute to the late nights, the early mornings, the friendships, and the memories we fostered along the way as Thunder family. A special thank you goes to our incredible teachers, administrators, coaches, and everyone who has supported us throughout this journey. As we close this chapter of high school, we take pride in all we've achieved, like excelling in classes, leading teams, clubs, and earning awards that pushed us to be our best. Through every high and low, we've leaned on one another, creating friendships and lifelong bonds that will carry us far beyond these halls. And now, with one final tradition left to mark, it is my great honor to lead us in the turning of the tassel ceremony.
We've shared many important moments together, celebrations, challenges, and everything in between. Our time here at Mountain View will become a part of our past, but a chapter we'll remember fondly. Yet the lessons and values we've gained here will continue to guide us as we move forward. Each of us is about to begin our own unique journey, and though our paths may lead us in different directions, there's one thing that will always connect us. We are and will always be a part of the Thunder family. That bond will remain a source of strength and pride, no matter where life takes us. Now, as you prepare to move your tassel, remember this is an act more than a tradition. It is a rite of passage. It marks the moment you become not just a graduate, but a leader, a dreamer, a doer. It is a promise to yourself that you will carry the lessons of this place into the world, and that you will continue to add threads to your tassel, threads of kindness, curiosity, courage, and compassion. Class of 2025, please rise.
Okay. With your left hand, please grab the tassel. And on the count of 3, we'll turn them together from the right side to the left, united as one Thunder family. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of 25. We did it. I can't.
Wait.
With that, this concludes our 2025 graduation ceremony.
Thank you all for coming. And please stay seated until the graduates have exited the stadium. Have a great rest of your day, and remember, go Thunder!
All my life been hustling and tonight